Anyways, main event of the evening. Holy shit, what a fight we were expecting. And holy shit, what a fight was delivered. Or that was delivered.
Yeah,
I can't
absolutely. Talk. Well, that's okay. Words are hard for me as well. It's not something I'm profoundly good at. But we try to make it work.
Yeah,
this lightweight interim title fight was a really, really fun one, and it lived up to the hype too.
Yeah,
these guys said they were going to stand and bang. They said they were going to go out there, die on their shields as warriors do, and they absolutely did.
Or at least one of them.
Or
he was ready to. So let's just get right into that fight, dude. Round by round, Justin Gaethje was just
he looked phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Yeah. He was absolutely dominant. It was a masterclass performance on the feet. It was the craziest Justin Gaethje fight I've ever watched in my entire life because it was the most timid, the most technical, and the most accurate Justin Gaethje I've ever fucking seen. Oh my God, dude. Those left hooks he was throwing, remember, every time he missed one of those left hooks, it looked like he threw his back out because he was throwing them so fucking hard.
So hard, yeah.
It looked like if he landed those left hooks, which he did land a lot, landed many of them, it looked like if he did land those, he was going to send Tony's head into the next fucking dimension.
Well, and literally hats off to Tony Ferguson, too. I mean, we got to talk about his chin.
Legendary.
There's no one else who could withstand the type of shots that Justin Gaethje was putting on him round after round, and Tony Ferguson was still standing in front of him.
For 5 rounds.
It's insane.
For 5 rounds eating those shots, Justin Gaethje knocked out Vic. He knocked out Barboza. He knocked out fucking Cowboy. He knocked out Michael Johnson with those shots. Like, the top 5, top 10 contenders, best in the world, cannot eat those shots that Justin Gaethje's delivering.
Yep.
And Tony Ferguson ate them like they were nothing for 4.5 rounds.
Insane.
It was so absolutely insane. So freaking impressive. I cannot believe that that's the way the fight went down, honestly. It was shocking. Shocking. I've never seen Tony Ferguson just get pieced up like that. He didn't have, I've said this 4 or 5 times, I feel like, but nobody got a chance to get started. He didn't even get a chance. He tried doing his weird breakdance and shit, but every once in a while, Justin was just hitting him with these shots that were just shocking him to the core. And it just, even for the slightest second, and then he'd have to reset, but Justin wasn't giving him the chance.
No.
Never had it.
One thing that really surprised me in this fight is that Tony Ferguson not one time tried for a takedown.
Yeah.
When you're getting pieced together round after round standing up, it was just so surprising to me that he continued to stay on the feet.
One in Minari roll.
Yeah, but that was like a
that was a failed one because he was already probably really concussed.
Yeah, it was not a very well-timed roll at all. So yeah, I guess you could technically give that as a attempt, but that was the only one.
Yeah,
and it wasn't a good one either. But nonetheless, like, I know Justin's got legit wrestling, but still, it just surprised me.
Yeah.
It surprised me so much. And I know Tony said that he was preparing for Khabib and all that. But I don't think it was like an excuse because, like, he said Justin Gaethje beat him. We should talk about after the fight, though. I thought that was a weird exchange.
How Tony was mad at him.
He pushed Justin away, but I don't think he was mad at Justin. I think he was mad at the stoppage.
Well, I think so too. I agree. But he did push Justin, and then Justin started talking shit to him, I guess. He said, I should have went back and listened to hear exactly what he said. But he said, well, I did fuck you up for 5 rounds, though, or something like that. Right. So there was a little bit of heat there at the end. But then, 30 seconds, 45 seconds later, they embraced each other again. They did. Gave each other a hug.
And then Tony had good things to say on the mic.
Yeah, so, very good thing. Very classy from Tony Ferguson because we didn't really know how that was going to go. It could have went the exact opposite.
Well, we were talking about it while we were seeing it live. We're like, oh my God, this is not a good look for Tony Ferguson. The way he was acting, but I think it was just, keep in mind too, you were just in a war. He's probably still a little dazed, and this guy's trying to hug you, and you're like, just get the fuck off me.
Yeah, for sure.
So after Tony was a man and gave Justin Gaethje his props and stuff, I was totally cool with it. It must have just been a heat of the moment thing. No big deal. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm still a huge Tony Ferguson
exactly.
fan.
I'm still a huge Tony fan. So. And you know what? Let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about this because this is what I want, and this is what I think this division deserves. Conor McGregor, big fucking whoop-de-doo. He beat Donald Cerrone. He does not deserve the next title shot.
Absolutely not.
Okay? He has to win one more before he gets a shot, even after this Gaethje-Khabib fight. So why not? Tony Ferguson has won 12 in a row before this fight. Obviously, he just lost against Justin Gaethje. Why not have a little round robin tournament and have Conor McGregor versus Tony Ferguson, and then do Khabib and Gaethje, and the winner takes on the champion?
Okay.
That's the way I want to see it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me right now.
Just the four of them?
Yeah, I mean,
or throw in a Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker.
That's not a bad option either.
Mm-hmm. So
that's a good one, too.
I think what they should do is do Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker, Justin Gaethje, Khabib, Conor versus Tony. But here's the deal. Conor's never going to fucking take that Tony fight.
He never will.
He never fucking will. He already said, let's just get into it. Conor
he wants the whole Nate fight.
He told Nate to sign the contract on Instagram, and then he went on Twitter, said that he's going to fight Justin Gaethje, and then he's going to beat the shit out of Justin Gaethje and then fight Khabib after that. Like, dude, no, you're fucking not.
No, you're not.
Like, Justin Gaethje is not going to fight you now when he got a title shot already.
You know what?
He doesn't need you.
Guess who had that opportunity earlier and didn't take it? You, Conor. So shut your
fucking mouth. You had it in
mouth.
January.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Normal.
Yeah, you don't predict shit. Shut your fucking mouth.
He just punches an old man. He doesn't even punch you. He just punches some old man.
Oh, man. But no, in all seriousness, though, I love Conor. I love what he's done for the sport, and he is a great, entertaining fighter. But he is completely 100% wrong on this one.
Yeah, I agree.
You do not get Justin Gaethje next.
No.
Shut your mouth. Sit down. You didn't want to take any fights. It was supposed to be your season, yet you fought in one time in the last, 6 months? Shut up. Shut up. We're done. I don't want to hear you keep talking, man.
He's done.
I don't. Just get in the octagon, and I'll pay for your fight. But I'm not going to take anything that you say as like a truth.
Yes. He'll fight Jorge Masvidal, or he'll fight Nate Diaz. We'll see.
Yep. One of the two.
It'll be one of the two. I would love to see that Tony fight, but that Tony fight's never going to happen. So realistically, who does Tony fight if he's not going to fight Conor McGregor? He's got to fight a big name still. He's still the number one contender in my opinion.
Yeah. Dustin. That'd be the only one.
But if Dustin's fighting Dan Hooker though, so it's got to be someone else. Point. Maybe Paul Felder.
I don't want to see that.
Really?
Yeah,
you don't want to see Paul Felder versus Tony?
No,
wow.
I don't.
Paul Felder said he wants that fight too.
I like them both.
Yeah, I like them both
That's
too. I don't want to see him get fucked up.
I don't want to see either one get fucked up, man. Yeah. Like that's one of the weird things. Like I really like Paul Felder. I really like Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, Tony needs to take a good 9 months off. Yeah. 9 months, maybe a year.
Mm-hmm. Well, he has a broken orbital bone, so definitely needs to take some serious time off. So maybe this is a good thing. Maybe we just eliminate Tony Ferguson from the equation for the rest of the year, and then we kind of let the cards play out and see where we're at the beginning of 2021.
You don't actually think they'd reschedule Khabib and Tony a sixth time, even if Tony started winning again? Khabib's still champ?
I don't think Dana White ever will. I think it's still a fight I want to see.
It's still a fight
I want to
see, too.
It is not, like, just because Justin Gaethje did what he did to Tony, you still have to understand the dominance of Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
He had won 12 straight fights beforehand, and not against, like, no-name schlums.
Yeah.
You know, like the record is so impressive that I still want to see Tony Ferguson versus Khabib because I like that stylistic matchup.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, and I feel like Justin Gaethje Khabib might be a more entertaining fight.
It very well could be. I'm actually really excited for
because we all feel like we all know that fight was going to the ground with Tony, but now we don't know if this fight's going to the ground with Justin because of the rumors of his wrestling. His wrestling's so fucking good. Blah blah blah. Like he's 4 or 5 time national champ or some. I don't know if he's ever national champ. I think he was All American though.
He's All American, yeah.
So he's got high pedigree wrestling. We've just never seen it. Yeah. I've got no idea. He's never done a grappling match. Like I'm sure he rolls. Like he's got to roll. He's got to do jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. So,
you know who I'd like to see Paul Felder fight?
Who?
Charles Oliveira coming off that Kevin Lee win.
Oh no, I don't want to see that.
Why not?
Because Oliveira is gonna win.
Really?
Yeah. Oliveira beats Paul Felder right now.
See, I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a real fun fight.
I want Paul Felder to get a win. I don't want him to retire.
Well, shit, dude. I mean, that whole division's stacked.
It's so fucking stacked. Everyone's killers. It's like there isn't an easy fight in the top 15, period.
There isn't.
There really isn't.
I mean, well, who else? Ala Quinta? But that's below
That's
him.
what I want to see. I want to see Ala Quinta.
But that's not doing anything for Paul Felder. That's not going to up his rank
But
anywhere.
it's a good fight, and it's a winnable fight. And if Ala Quinta is still top 10.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The future will tell. There's going to be so many freaking fights on Fight Island.
The lightweight division is just so crazy.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Fight Island to become a thing. You know, Conor McGregor says he wants to fight on Fight Island. He just tweeted an hour ago, said be ready in July. So.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We'll see.
Shut up.
We will see.
It's not happening.
We will see.
I'm telling you, he might fight in 2021.
Really? You don't think he fights this year?
No, I don't. I think if he does, it has to be. Well, I take that back. Yeah, I think the Nate and the Masvidal, I'm being a little negative here.
Yeah.
I think the Nate and Masvidal, I think, are real possibilities.
Yeah.
But if both of those don't flesh out, no, we're not seeing him fight in 2021 because he's not going to get an immediate title shot.
Yeah.
You really think Dana White, and I know you don't think this, but you really think Dana White's going to be like, sorry, Justin, we know you just won the interim belt, but we got to have Conor McGregor fight Khabib. It's not fucking happening.
Dana might do it. You never know, though. He wants that fucking money.
Fuck him. I will go to one, and I will go watch Bellator.
Honestly.
I'm done with the UFC.
Honestly.
If he does that for shit Dick Conor after beating Donald Cerrone, then fuck you. I don't want to watch your organization.
Dude, I'd be so fucking pissed.
I'd be so pissed.
I'd be so pissed.
So unbelievably pissed. But he'll never do that. Dana's
Let's
smart.
hope not.
Dana's not an idiot. He's one of the most savvy businessmen around.
Just watch. Justin Gaethje's going to be like, fuck, I broke my nose. I got to have surgery. I'm out 6 months. And then
That's
he's like,
true.
oh, Khabib, Conor, July.
Habib, Conor. Let's do it right away.
Habib said he's ready July. We're doing it right away. Conor's ready to fight. Oh, I froze it in.